So today we're gonna make carrot soup. It takes about 8 carrots, 1 onion to start. We're gonna peel the carrots and slice the onions, and then we're gonna cut the carrots into slices and put it in a bowl. All right, so now that we've peeled the carrots, we're gonna cut off the ends of each carrot, and then we're gonna cut it into slices and put them in a bowl. Now we're gonna slice the onion. So we're gonna cook the onions and the carrot in about 3 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna saute them for 10 minutes. So because we're gonna saute them, and then I'm just gonna quarter them. And from there, cut those in half. And then take them and separate them into the bowl. So now we're gonna take those veggies, the carrots and the onions, and we're gonna cook them for about 10 minutes with 3 tablespoons of butter. So with butter, they mark it off. So right there is 3 tablespoons. So I'm gonna take that butter, put it in. I'm gonna turn on the stove to medium high. And then once that butter melts, I'm gonna add the vegetables and cook it for 10 minutes, stirring every now and then. All right, so that butter is starting to melt. So I'm just gonna add those carrots and onions into the pot. And I'm gonna saute it for about 10 minutes. And when I do that, I'm gonna keep it covered. And every now and then I'm gonna mix it around until it's been cooking for about 10 minutes. All right, so we have been cooking it and stirring it for about 10 minutes, mostly covered. So now we're gonna add 8 cups of chicken stock. So each container that you buy in a box has 4 cups. There's 8 ounces in a cup, and there's 32 ounces in a container. So that's 4 cups. I'm gonna add another 4 cups to get 8 cups. And we're also gonna add a 1/3 cup of rice. Non-cooked rice. So it doesn't really matter what kind of rice. This is optional, it'll just make it a little bit thicker. So we're actually gonna bring this to a boil, and then we'll simmer it for 35 minutes. So what it means to simmer, I'm gonna put this on to keep the heat in, is once it gets to a boil, you're gonna turn it down from medium high to medium low. So from here to here, once it's boiling. All right, so it's taken about 7 or 8 minutes, but it's starting to get going. I'm gonna leave it a little cracked, and now I'm gonna turn it down to medium low and set a timer for about 35 minutes. All right, so it's been about 35 minutes. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take an immersion blender, or you can scoop out the vegetables and put them into a blender and then add them back in. All right, so I've blended that up. Now I'm gonna add about a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a pinch of ground thyme. Mix it up and it's ready to serve.